Alright guys, so I'm doing the Marantz displays versus like the nr1606, the sr7010, the sr7011 versus some more of the higher end Pioneer equipment like the Elite receivers, the integrated amplifiers, the SX930, stuff like that, a 20 integrated amp, things like that. We're doing high end amplifiers today, starting out at the lower end, the nr1606. But the point of the video is to do this. So let me get my unprofessional video going here with this is just a basic bedroom. This is the cheapest setup I've got. I'm starting with the cheapest kind of crappy setup I can with an LCD at a 1080p native display. I'm using some CAF bookshelf speakers. They're using the crappiest monster cable I can possibly find right now. Not by wire to by amped and all in any way. So keep in mind those are not by wire to by amped out of that. That's a bird's nest, mind you. With so let me get I need to get my stuff working here. Alright. I apologize, guys. Get my coffee going too. Alright, so it's really basic, and I've been asked to do these videos by so many times now. I am Puppy's World, and you'll see Puppy a little bit, but here we're just going to get the shakiness out of this shit. And we're just comparing the nr1606 at this point. We're doing a comparison kind of. Yeah, we'll just set it down there. Kind of doing a comparison of the things like the sound modes and native display. But, yeah. So, when the receiver is in mode like cable sat, if you notice kind of what the TV is in, it's in 1080p native display. Now, if we were to go like on this receiver, on this remote, now, look what this does now. So, I'm going to show you the different sound modes that this one goes in. It is just a normal, non-bootlegged nr1606 with different, Dolby Digital plus Dolby Surround. I'm assuming that's Dolby Digital plus Dolby Pro Logic, Dolby Digital plus DTS, Neural X. It's going to be like a 7.1 matrix. Virtual is obviously a 2-channel setup. And then stereo, obviously directly in. But guys, when you are direct, pure, watch. And I'm using no Velodyne sub, mind you, either. No Velodyne sub, no surrounds at this point. But I will turn it up, hold on. So we'll go into, yep. Okay, so if you can kind of tell here, the screen is in a native 1080p display. It doesn't really matter what cables you're using, but you gotta use like an AudioQuest or a Monster cable, HDMI, something with HDCP 2.2 pass-through or 4K native display with an Ethernet pass-through. Now, we'll go step up to the other room real quick. Watch. We'll just go step up to the other room. We went through the different sound options on the nr1606. Yeah, bringing the Pantera out, of course. I can't not look away at the Pantera scene. Plasma cutting the train door open, of course. What the heck? I'm gonna guess that's like a 350s big block in that truck with a Power Glide automatic transmission. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, with some Bilstein adjustable, coilover design, I bet. Look at that thing. It's just got no leaf springs anywhere, so you could flex the coils on that thing with articulate the front end and rear end just with the drive shaft slip yoking like that. But okay, no more truck stuff. Now we're gonna walk into one of the next setups, one of the second best. Yeah, there's the Pantera. I know, the GT. Yep, 4GT and the Pantera. So we're just using some CAF speakers here on some Santa stands, but then we're gonna go into like the shittiest setup I've got. This is the shittiest, but we're going to go into the second shittiest setup. Then we're going to move to some of the movie theater rooms. just a bedroom, just a 2-channel setup, guys. Just a 2.1 channel setup, okay? Nothing special at all. Just 2.1 channel setup, you see, obviously. And so now we are going to put my coffee down real quick. We are going to show you the 2 remotes real quick. As you can see, obviously, the sr7010 is one of the only ones, I believe, that'll actually give you a light button on the remote with total different options to control a lot more stuff, I think, just down the road. And this guy is your basic Marantz remote. So we'll bring flashlight with us, we'll bring mod, we'll bring Capone with us, and we'll move into the other theater rooms as we go on, alright? So just walk through kind of some of the house. I gotta stop here and get some liquid real quick. What are we gonna choose? We will choose some of that. Yes. But, okay, so just to show you, same source, same feed. Okay, same source, just some crap high channel right there, but now we're kind of displaying what's going on here now. So behind every project is a true value. Just to show you what's going on in here. And I gotta have some light, of course. Yeah, we just got basic Audio Quest, banana plugs, basic, and that's where we really need to look and speak about. So yeah, we'll have some talks about that, but here's what I'm showing in the video now. So as you can see in the other room, it was a 1080p native display. Now this is a 55C, I believe. This is the Sony 55C. It's the XBR 55C 4K native. That's kind of with a Santa stand. Let's kind of show comparing like the SC99, SC9070 lead amplifiers to like the the SR7010. So now this guy is in Dolby Digital right now. If I go through status, okay, and then now that's with a non-digital stereo feed. Alright, we got a new... I gotta power this guy down a little bit. After dark we come. The brave shirts, the little gals, the lords of the playlist, the midnight feasters, and the last train sprinters. Alright, so what I'm trying to show in this video, not very successful at it, but I am trying to show that, here, we'll go off source real quick. Okay, phono, Bluetooth, watch. I'm sorry. So, damn, cable sat. That's where I'm at right here. That is what the SR7010 is doing, guys. And I really like the graphical user interface or the on-screen display. Whatever you want to call it. I'll get my Capone going here. Yeah, we got some gourmet coffee going on here too. By the way, I've been getting some requests about doing the fucking reviews for the coffees too. Man, I'm gonna say, if you really want the coffee review, we're gonna have to go over to the bar and kind of do that here. Okay, we'll get into the review here for a second, but so a bunch of people were asking me what to do for coffee, because the coffee stuff is one of my life dreams. So for the coffee, you guys know that you're doing the light blend for more caffeine, and you're doing like a dark blend for more flavor. But always burr grind, by the way. Always burr grind, just because that is going to give you the best consistent blend. And then you're always going to want to like froth your milk if you do something like that, and froth your cream. So honestly, guys, I gotta put my mod down really quick. Okay, so the coffee I get, look. So I'm gonna turn on the light switch real quick. Alright, so as you can see, I'm pretty obsessed with the damn stuff, but I'm gonna go in here to show what I buy and do with my stuff. So it's obviously all, yeah, that, but if you kind of see here, guys, what I do is so I'm gonna go stuff like that when it's private, meaning when like just me in the house. Stuff like that, you want to entertain some guests, but you want to be up and up on your own. Well, I'm always gonna be doing this stuff. Always. You know why? Made in Wisconsin, made very close to the area, and well, to be honest with you, everything's, I can get that right there. Nope. Yep, there we go. So that's one of the reasons why. And then I'll show you how to keep them, guys. You really need to see that cup. Well, there you go. You can see the cup now. Okay, good, gone. But I got requests on showing this stuff. It's because we live in Wisconsin, guys. Family home, you know, and then you want to do something like this. Yeah, you want to keep your beans in something like that. Airtight, and then you want to, you know, add some Ghirardelli. But after we're doing the 7010, we'll go down to the basement of the theater, and we'll show kind of the same stuff. So the sr7010 is what's bringing it up to a 4K native display. As we showed in the other thing, now when we have a digital feed, a digital source going, maybe we got one now. We'll kind of go through the different options. So it gives us a DSX height, an auro 3D, an auro 2D surround, a multi-channel stereo if you just want to step back and listen to this one. But the best one I find, guys, without giving a Dolby Digital Plus or a True HD or a DTS Master Audio HD input for feed, I'll go with this one as height. Now, we're going to do this review for SVS too, because we were asked by SVS. Yeah, I know, my cat broke my frickin' curtain rod up there. It should be matching with those curtains. And those ones matching those. As it's not right now for some reason. So you're just going to get an idea of what the height channels are doing. With a 2 sub setup, of course. But then your option is to do an 11.2 channel setup with something right here. So now I've got the things that are going to be going there. 2 satellites and 2 prime elevation speakers, but for surround it's going to be not what you see up there at all. It's going to be 2 satellites, primes of course, and then 2 elevations. So we're just going to go over here to kind of the book, I think. There was a place. Okay, so right here. I think it's, where is it? Well, never mind, I can't find it right now, so. But we are showing, in a sense, yep, 3. And we'll go down the basement then and compare it. But that's the sr7010, and we're going to be doing the SVS speaker comparison soon with the frequency response. So we'll kind of get the difference between the NHT 1s Valentine subs, the NHT centers here, and yeah, we'll go with this guy too. Let's get an idea of what we're doing for amperage. And see, that Pioneer leads up pretty quick at 190 watts, but look at the specifications of the D3 amp. 9 by 9 at 6 ohms. Well, if you're using those crap height channel speakers, 6 ohms is the correct rating. I guess it's 190 watts by 9 at that, but I'm going to say 8 ohms. I'm just going to guess 145. I'm probably right at that too. Probably 145 at 8 ohms. 2 channels driven, maybe 7 channels driven, not 9, I guarantee you that. So guys are kind of faking you out on the power ratings. If we look at the power rating here, what does it say? 9 channel amp, 235 watts, 11.2 channel processing. So it'll process 9.2 channels. So with an external amp, it'll do 11.2. It'll only do 11.2 if you have it up to external amp processing. Now if you have an external amp with like 9 channels and you were to hook up that, you'd only get 11 processed. You'd get multiple other channels, maybe in stereo, but never matrixed in the surround.
Of course, this is business.
Decoding.
Sometimes things go astray.
The surround parameter won't include that, but there's some really cool things you can do with this guy.
And I'll let you go.
There's some stuff that like they. Now, if you just look at this, what it does, it kind of limits the receiver to just pass-through mode. And guys, I was going to do a video on coating your electronics with high-cost automotive detailing spray. Nothing like McGuire's, nothing like Turtle Wax. Guys, this would be stuff like, you know, I can't list the brands right now, but this would be stuff like that you'd be using on the brand new BMW M5, M3, the brand new, you know, Italiana 450. It'd be, you know, it'd be the detailing products you'd be using. You know, probably the ropes. I like the ropes Italian detailing products, ROPES. But you're gonna have to go on Auto Geek or something like that for those things. So I really say do a sealant, an automotive sealant spray on your electronics, and you'll never have dust, and you'll just be able to wipe them all off with a microfiber for years and get cleanliness out of them like that. So we'll walk in the basement, show the other theater and the surrounds and stuff, whatnot, but just while we're doing that, get my mod real quick, and then we'll go into one of the rooms here. Okay, so this is one of the newer rooms I'm doing. And we're going to do a 2-channel setup in here. Not with those, obviously. Probably with something like these over here. We got an amplifier hiding over there. We got a couple speakers and stuff, height channels and shit. What do we got going on in here now? So there is some stuff that will be utilized in here. I see something hiding up there. What's up there is the, oh god, the 3020, the Epson 3020, great edition. Was researching the 2045 as of Sound and Vision recommended, I don't know, last November, you know, October, 2015. So Sound and Vision recommended the 2045 from Epson. Well, I went with the 3020, a little quieter, a little brighter, 3D glasses included, 2 pairs. Guys, it blows me away. It's all 1080p. Yeah, you can do 3D glasses involved and all that. It's got, guys, the sr7010 has 3 monitor outs. I'm sorry, 3 monitor outs. This one only has 1 monitor out. So there's kind of the dimming. 1 monitor out. But flatbreads don't come on a sizzling platter. But they do come on a flatbread. Okay, so here's what I also wanted to show you too. With these receivers, what is extremely cool is if I want to go into Bluetooth audio. Yep, I want to go into Bluetooth, listen to something on my phone or something like that, but I still want to watch TV. Watch with the one remote, what I can do is go... You want to go option with your Marantz. You want to go video select where you're doing like Bluetooth, and you want video select on your source cable sat. So if I were to go off, well, now look what the Marantz will display. It's got a pretty cool GUI, graphical user interface, or an on-screen display. You know, so look, it's trying to pair up with the last phone, which is going to be this one. That's why we won't do it. We'll go back. But that's what we got. No connection, because I'm not wanting to do it now. So, guys, we'll also do this. We'll go right back to cable set. Look at that. It's a 1080p now. I shit you not, it's not in 1080p out of Time Warner, coming right out of the box, going into the TV. It's in an interlaced picture, 1080i, going out of that box into this TV. Now that could be bottlenecked through an HDMI source, whatever, but it is HD CPC 2.2 pass-through. So even with this, what if I just I just want to stop doing this right now? I'm not, you know, I'm bored. I want to bi-amp my speakers with some good Audio Quest or Kimber cable instead of the crap monster there. I want to bi-amp them, bi-wire them. I'm done with this room. I'm bored. Well, look at guys, watch just power. See, so it shut the TV off. It shut the receiver off. The only thing I'm going to do is get up. Hit my mod first, but only thing that's gonna do, man, is gonna literally be this guy just to shut off. Yo, dude, I shut those off now. Those are like at what? 3 amps? I got a 3 amp power supply to those. Let's see. What does it say? A 1.0 amp. Yeah, it's just, I mean, this is a that's kind of powerful. 1 amp all the time. I mean, so that's just drawing 1 amp when you don't have that thing shut off, man. I mean, look at what all this stuff is drawn. Let me just get something out of here quick. What all this is drawing really quick. Look at it. With that on, look. 2.1 amps. Yes, and the Sony.
Any toppings, any crust, any recipe, no
I think it's a KDL, like 55C or something. Yeah, see how that shuts off like that? Decharges a capacitor and shuts down. Now watch, we'll sew an input. See, we got a low voltage current of 118 and a 1.4 amp output. So, guys, this is not drawing that much current. But we'll go downstairs and show more of the video stuff, more of the theater stuff, more of a higher end setup, and then we'll do the frequency response of the SVSs, the sub, the satellites, the elevations, all of them. Alright, now, we'll be back.